Alright, I'm going to hollow this out now, and here's how I do my setup. I've got a board hooked onto my table for an edge guide, and then I'm going to take my lathe duplicator table and the cutter here and use that. I took my square cutter and cut it up to the edge and use that as my guide point. Once I hear that wobbling stop, then I know I'm round on the inside, but that's the inside of the stave there. Here we go. Works like a charm. So, just thought I'd show you what I do there, how I'm utilizing this, and then I'm going to take I'm going to hook up the rest of the lathe duplicator after I get done here a little bit, and use an existing cup as a template to get the shape, and I'll show you that for the outside edge. So, yeah, it's going to work. I can push this out. This has an adjustment for you to be able to extend it out a ways. So I've got a good amount, I think about another inch, and if I recall right, when I go all the way in here, 1 more inch will be more than halfway in, and I'll flip this around and we'll do the other side. So, and this is just 5/8 inch round stock. I've got some steel round stock. I could maybe make this even longer and just grind one flat on it to mount the mounts here. So we'll see how well this works stock, and we'll go from there. Hey, good morning, YouTube. Okay, I'm going to set up the lathe duplicator, if you'd like to watch me do that, because I want to use that to cut down my outside profile. So, first thing we got to do is get our table on. It takes a little bit to set this up, but not bad. We'll bring the duplicator in. There we go. Okay. Alright, I've got to get my little mounting clamps. I didn't have everything in order the way I probably should have again, but it's the real way to watch it happen. what it takes. Okay. Get these clamps in, and then it's just a matter of tightening everything up definitely before we try to use it. Oh, I see what I did. There we go. I was on that little rubber spacer there. That's why that wasn't going right. There we go. Now, a few little obstacles to think about. There we go. So we've got that about right. Close enough. This is all adjustable. Okay, and then, let's see, oh, it's over here. I have to do my template. What I did was cut a little wedge shape here, and oh, I'll show you. I don't want this to be too long, but it's interesting, huh? I'm using this cup as a template, and took a board, used a bevel gauge, and matched that angle there so that my cup will come out in that shape. So now what I need to do is take the okay, I'm going to need to I don't need to show this online, but I don't know if you can see these. These are the mounts now for the template. So I've got to get one on the, get this one on the inside here, so that, because it's not quite long enough. But it'll be long enough for the project. These guys aren't right. So, I'll be back. Okay, so now I want to get my templates set in here properly. So I've got it between my two holders, and now all I got to do, I line it up on the back here so that it's set up right, and then just lock it in place with these set screws, strictly so it won't move. There we go. So now that that's set, I got to tighten these down so they won't move anymore. But before I do that, let's get the follower, and I've got everything here set up so that it's movable. Now we'll just line this up so my follower is just touching there on the top. And now the cutter, I need to get it right where I want it. I'm sorry, I got to use my head in the way here because I want it to be a little bit shy . Okay, because I want to sand it down to its final depth. So now we'll right about there. Make sure that that's parallel. Okay, like that. Lock that. That. All right. So now I should be set up Yeah, perfect. I didn't want it to be cutting at that point yet, and here it will. So I've got it set where I want.